What's good, y'all? It's your boy Lazarus back at it again to throw y'all back into that Lazarus pit to resurrect y'all minds into a higher consciousness. And today, we got another one to react to. And I believe a lot of men can relate to this, but then at the same time, I'm gonna break it down. What to do and what not to do for both women's scenarios. For both women's scenarios and men's scenarios, my bad. Let's get into it.
Question for the guys. Why didn't you marry her? Or why don't you marry her?
Because she didn't earn it. I speak for the men when I say a failed marriage is a loss for men. It drastically changes your life for the worst. And all men really ask is that you're at least worth the risk. There are these BS concepts on this site, like a man will waste years of your life while looking for the girl of his dreams. Like, no, a man will spend years in a relationship waiting for you to become the girl of his dreams because he's already pretty much chosen you for that position. All he wants is for you to unlock that next level of commitment. But that will require humility. That will require you to let go of this take me as I am mentality, because I can tell you, a man that doesn't respect himself will take you as you are. He won't require you to prove yourself. But a man that respects himself, a man that's masculine, a man that has any respect and reverence for the Most High will make you earn the prestigious position of wife. If you haven't earned it, you won't get it.
He's right, and then he's kind of wrong. He's only wrong about one thing. You know what that is? Being in a relationship with a chick for years, hoping her to be the woman that you want her to be. I already said it in my previous video. When you want to throw her into that Lazarus pit too, she has to be willing to go in it as well. You can't force her to. You can't make her to. And you can't wait on her to walk up into it. She probably is dipping her foot in the pit just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? She's like, I'm gonna dip me in there just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Just to see how it is. While you got other people that's willing to dive in that young sucker. Willing. So do not ever wait on a woman to be the woman that you want her to be. Because that's when you get a woman that ends up having your children, and you have to deal with that for the rest of your life. Because there's no way you could be giving her that ding-a-ling for years and no children pop out the goodness down there. There's no way there's no children gonna be popping up out of that after a year of some straight up dingling and digging and stroking. There's no way. So don't wait years, dude. Don't wait years. Don't wait at all. Okay? Let them know up front. Okay? This is what a lot of guys do. And they just wait. Let me wait and see if she's gonna turn into the woman I want her to be. No, don't wait. Once she asks you, literally after you have dug her out, she probably might ask you this question. And you have to be ready instantly. Even after you dig it out and you gush thousands, she gushes all over your digging stick, you know what I'm saying, your ding-a-ling. After she gushes gallons on you, bro, you have to be prepared for that question. So what are we? Baby, I want to be something more, I don't want to be just messing around being F buddies. I don't want to do that. Because women don't want just that. And you got to wait for them to want that. But right then and there, you gotta let her know, like, baby, do you know what comes with that? And she's gonna be like, what you mean? It's gonna get real serious real quick. Real serious in that. You gotta let her know right then and there. But most dudes don't want to do that. You know why? Because they don't want to get rid of the only coochie they probably got. And is that worth it? Is it really worth it? Keeping that crazy woman that probably don't even want you like that around, because that's the only one you can have. If you can have that one, you can have a better one. You just need to work on yourself. If you don't work on yourself, you will get nowhere. Period. I'm not here to sugarcoat nobody. Get all that. Freak out of here, bro. Freak I look like. Nah. I'm not here to sugarcoat none of y'all, bro. Work on yourself and you can get some better coochie than that. But a lot of dudes are afraid to tell women that. They're afraid to. Just tell them up front and don't waste your time and go on to the next one. Don't waste her time and don't waste your time. Because she's probably not going to want to be the woman that you want her to be. Even if it's right for her to do that. Even though it will get her a lot of dudes if she does what you want her to be as a woman. But she has to be willing to get into that pit. She has to be willing to dive in that sucker. She has to be willing to. If she's not willing to, why are you even messing with her still? Just for the coochie? I mean, yeah, you can still hit it every now and then when you want to, if she still wants to. But I understand the dynamic. And she knows what man she's dealing with. Because it's going to happen. The question's going to pop up. If y'all just casually doing it, the question's going to pop up and you got to let her know. And if she's willing to stick around, hey. And you got to give her a time frame too. Like, hey, you got 1 month to prove yourself. If you're going to really go about this, you got 1 month to prove yourself. And I'm going to come back to you, see how you like it. How she likes being your girl. She has to earn it, bruh. Just like she has to earn being your girl, she has to earn the relationship. I mean, the committed wife material. She has to earn that. And yes, you have to earn it. But I don't condone sitting up here wasting a girl's time for years just to wait for her to wait to see if she's gonna drop in the Lazarus pit for you. No, she's not. And she's not, man. There's gonna be other women in line willing to go in there with you. Trust me. But that one right there, no, she's not willing to hop into the pit at all. She's not. Leave her alone. Go on to the next. You got some more guts to dig out. Trust me, you do. Instead of just being with her, leading her along, and then you realize like a year or two down the line, oh, she's never gonna jump into the pit. And then you're gonna try to put somebody else into the pit while you didn't break it off with her. Now you're looking stupid because you didn't choose your woman properly. You didn't know how to let them go and say, no, I'm not dealing with you no more. Have a good one. Man, I say the easiest thing that I've done, even though I'm average dude, is let women go when I know they don't want me. When I know they're not willing to go into that pit, I let them go. I'm like, oh, you're not? All right, for sure. No hard feelings. I go about my life. I see them from time to time when I go to work. It is what it is, man. I ain't here to whine and complain. I'm not here to sugarcoat things either. I just go about my life. And that's what y'all need to start doing too. The more and more you see a woman not willing to go into the pit, just leave her alone, bro. It's not worth wasting months of your time and her time. That's just stupid. Let her know up front. But yes, woman, you have to earn it. We can't just wipe up anything. Period. Excuse me. Hold up, I need some water. Gotta get a water break real quick. We can't just wipe up anything. How would that make us look? You know, and you women know there's deceitful women out there that'll play a role just to get the wife thing and leave. There's deceitful women out there. And you just saying we should just wipe up anything? No. So yes, it's a position that you have to earn. Because when I'm looking at you, I'm looking at how you gonna raise my daughter. How you gonna raise her? How you gonna raise my son? Like I got most of my son, you know what I'm saying? Because I gotta show him how to be a man. But how you gonna show my daughter to be a feminine, inspirational woman to her husband? That's what I'm looking for. You ain't gonna get that easy with me. No. That's ridiculous. It shouldn't have to be like that, but it is. But we gotta nip it in the bud, man. And the reason why I say it shouldn't be like that is because most women back in the day used to be feminine. Now they're not. Now we have to really like get into their soul. Like, who is you talking to? Do you know who you talking to? because I'm not gonna just wife you up just cause. That's just not happening. And you got peeps out here, man. That's wifing up women that they regret wifing up, and now they gotta pay child support to a child that they love, but to a woman that they hate. Sad. I wish it didn't have to be this way, but hey, this is where we at in 2021. So yes, you have to earn it, man. And this woman says, never fall in love with potential. That's a waste of time. Okay. Alright, that's a dude. This dude's a lot of dude. Another woman said, get away from me with all this. You probably don't believe it. Look at her though. She look like a successful woman. That wants a high dude that's probably making as much money as freaking Chris Brown. But can she attract a Chris Brown? That's the question.
Question for the guys.
Then you got, ultimately he is saying it takes growth that doesn't go just for women. It takes growth in men too. That does, but if a man, but y'all usually choose, let me say this, y'all usually choose men that already got themselves together, so he already did all his growing. 9 times out of 10, he did all his growing. Now, he probably didn't do all the digging and stroking he needed to do, because he probably just got to that stage, but he did all his growing. Like, if he had a son, he can instantly teach his son how to be a man. Instantly. Period. Some of y'all have this, never heard a man speak his truth. He said some of y'all have never heard a man speak his truth, and it shows. You gonna see it. You gonna see it. There's some woman. He said, nope, sorry. I've spoken to tons of men who would have told me they always know within the first yearly, if they'll marry you. They will waste your time because they don't have to worry about fertility issues. She's on to something with that one. She's on to something. I'm not gonna say she isn't. What else we got? It's giving narc vibes. I was making sure she's a woman that you want to spend the rest of your life with, and the mother of your children. Narcissist. They think we do this just because we care about ourselves. No. I come from a father that only thought about himself, really. I come from that. I've literally come from that. So, please, out of my face with the whole narcissistic vibe. When we're just trying to be very selective in the woman we're choosing to be our wives and the mothers of our children. We're very picky with that. We have to be. That's not narcissistic vibes at all. Anyway, to say let me waste your time when I'm tired and it isn't going anyway, I'll dump you and move on. Message received. Ain't lying, because that's what he pretty much did say. Like, we'll stay in there for years just to waste your time. That's what I'm saying. Don't waste a woman's time, Chiefs. Don't waste a woman's time. I disagree with this dude. It sounds nice, but it's the same thing of being with someone because of potential. That potential may never come, like I was saying. And then you realize it's coming, then it's not coming, my bad. And it's you wasted my time. Heck, nobody is perfect, but meet people where they are in life. Either you will accept or you won't. Either decision is okay. But don't date for potential, because you're assuming that woman or man can or wants to morph into your ideal person. That's why I said she has to be willing to jump into that last pitch. You cannot force her. Bro, gets a like for that one. Yeah, okay. Is he married? A married man doesn't have to speak on what he wants out of a woman. A married man does not have to speak on what he wants from a woman. So I don't like it when dudes say this and women say this. Oh, is she married? Oh, is he married? This is just a dude speaking on what he wants so he can't get married. It's called advertising. Girlies wouldn't like this. True. I can't wait to see honest comments. That's why I'm looking at him, brother. This is the perfect way to say I want to manipulate you. Waiting around can be looked at as manipulation. But if you tell them up front, it can't be manipulation. Can't be. When you tell them what you want into your ideal woman, she either has to give you a yes or a no. It's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not just gonna be like, oh, I just want to be yours, but do you know what comes with that? She's gonna be like, what comes with that? You list her all the things that comes with it. And she's be like, no. Okay. We don't have to get no serious then. No harm done. That's not manipulation. But that could possibly lead into manipulation if you're waiting. That's the thing. This is what happens when women think life starts and ends with having a man and being married. It's not the end all be off to be a man's wife. Stop trying to fight and earn a living maid title. I have sisters that are happily married and love what they're doing. And I'm not saying that they love being wives. And I'm not saying that all women want to be wives. I'm not saying that. But most women do find joy in having children and having a good family. Most women find joy in that. And you can look at the statistics of the saddest and Fresh and Fit have said it more times than I can count, but the most miserable human being on the planet Earth is a woman that's in her 40s that doesn't have children. So if you really want to test it, wait till you're 40 and successful and see where that gets you. If he doesn't see you as his wife, he won't wife you, period. Every man has that right to choose. It is not. If he isn't choosing you, move on or stay and wait. But we all have a choice. The signs are always clear. We just ignore them. Facts. But men need to start being more direct though. That's the problem. He don't speak for me. Don't know what he's saying for that. Do agree that we have to be worth the risk, ladies. But that because she didn't earn it is weird energy to me. Earn it? I think that's why so many women have it hard, because they be trying to earn top tier commitment while accepting below average treatment. Top tier commitment, hey? What I've noticed, a lot of men have been reporting in that there has not been a lot of feminine women lately. I've started to notice that. A lot of men have been reporting there's not a lot of feminine women. There's a lot of masculine women out here. It's crazy. Getting really crazy out here in these streets. That's what people are reporting. And I believe it. From the way these women be talking, I believe that there is a lot of masculine women. From the way the women be talking and from what men be discussing between men. It's out here, man. So yeah, you have to earn it. If you understand that we have to be worth the risk, if you understand that, then you know that you have to earn it. If you know there's a risk involved, why wouldn't you think you have to earn the position? We're risking. The consumer is going to risk his assets into you. So why wouldn't you have to earn to get into that risky position for us? That's crazy. It's really crazy. I don't know, but I don't want to have to earn love. Love comes later. When it comes to marriage, it's duty first. And if you can't fulfill your duty as a woman, how can you ever enter love? Some of y'all put love and feeling into the same category. It's not. Feeling and love is two different things. Love is when you're actually showing love and other aspects of feeling. Because the first way a woman feels is through good ding-a-ling. That's the first way she experiences that good feeling. But after that, that's when the love shows. But us men, we're not going to just show love easily no more. You have to fulfill your duty as a woman for us to show love. Period. So yes, you do have to earn love. It's crazy. Call me foolish. I really just think I'm deserving. Nobody's deserving. Everything I do, I have to earn. I don't feel like I deserve anything. I don't deserve nothing from you, or you. I don't deserve nothing from anybody. I work towards the things that I need to do. I back it up with my work. I don't back it up with just me, I deserve. Sounds like to me, you don't want to put in the work. And trust me, I know I have sisters that are married, and I know I have a mother that's been with a man for over 30 years. It's work. Trust me, it's work. It is work. And if you can't fulfill your duty as a woman, then I don't know what you feel like you deserve. Because deserving doesn't matter. I don't feel like I should have to do anything more than be myself. This is what people are actually thinking nowadays. I don't feel like I have to do anything more than be myself. Bro, being myself won't give me money to take care of you. You gotta understand this. If we want to be with you, we want to marry you, we have to take care of you. And being myself is not enough. I have to go work. And if you want to put working into being myself, that's crazy. Because my personality is different from my work ethic. So no. That should make me deserving of something that is intended to be free. Marriage is free. I have to buy a ring that's $500 to $1,000 and up. That ain't free. Like, that ain't free. Hold on. I gotta spend money. You feel me? I gotta get my bread up. You feel me? To give you the ring of significant carriage. I have to earn moolah for that. That's not free. And then the wedding ain't free. You know how much money we gotta spend on the clothes, the whole arrangement, the food. If you have, and we melanated people be having families. We be having bundles of us coming up in there gobbling up everything. That's $1,000 plus worth of food already. Hey, and you said it's free? But then again, love and marriage is not synonyms. So maybe I'm off. On that one, love and marriage is duty. Love is an act of showing love. Like my mama can show me love. You feel me? My dad can show me love. My brothers can show me love. My sisters can show me love. That's easy. But marriage, that's duty. My mama be getting when it came to raising us, she was working. She was working on raising us, man. It's hard raising children. It is tough. My sisters, they putting in that work. It ain't easy. It's not. So marriage is duty. Love is an act of showing love. That's what really love is. Love is not a feeling. Women like to tie love and feelings together. It doesn't work. It doesn't work, man. I'm telling you, love starts being shown more when you start fulfilling your duty. Let me repeat that. Love starts to show more from a person when you fulfill that duty to that person. Remember that. That's how men definitely work that way. Trust me. Earn it. A relationship is not something you work for. Yo, are we reading this? Yo, like, I only, mind you, me personally, I've only had one relationship. One true relationship. It didn't even last that long because I was simping, or I was being a simpleton, whatever you want to call it. But she just said a relationship is not something you have to work for. Bro, that 2 months I was in that bruh, it was work. It was work. And I'm pretty sure my ex could say the same thing. It was work. I don't know what this woman is on, but that's insanity. A relationship is not something you work for. A man has to work at a job, get himself a place to live, make sure he has clothes on his back. You know what I'm saying? Make sure he has a car, just to even get to get inside them Sweetwater regushing water fountain that's in between your legs. A man has to work hard just to get to that. And you saying a relationship is not something you work for? 2021, man. This is 2021. This is 2021. The only work is what you put in to improve and maintain it. So that just rebuts the first sentence right here. This sentence just doesn't make any sense when you put this sentence together. A relationship is not something you work for. The only work is that I don't even need to finish the whole sentence to understand that bruh, like, what are we going on here? But I don't know. I'm kind of single, so I can't say much. You being single does not have to do with you saying anything. It's just that you don't really understand what's going on right now. But I'm gonna just leave it at that. That's crazy. This comment right here is crazy. She was all over the place, and that's where women are at today right now. They're all over the place. They're trying to figure out what us men want, and then they can't figure it out at the same time. It's just all over the place. And I pray for my sisters. I really do. But it's work. I have to put in work. You have to put in work. Every person has to put in work. It is a duty. When you get into a relationship or marriage, it is a duty you have to fulfill to earn love. Your children don't love you if you don't feed them. I don't have any children, but we all know this. If you do not feed your children, if you don't feed your children, you think they gonna love you? You think they gonna love you growing up? They gonna be like, yo, my dad didn't give me no doggone Pop-Tarts when I was young, man. I didn't even have water, bro. I had no food. I was starving, bro. Bro, how are you even alive, bro? I don't even know, bro. The willingness to be alive, I guess. They gonna resent you. Your children are gonna resent you if you can't feed them. Definitely your woman. Your woman is definitely gonna resent you if you can't feed your children. She's gonna be pissed off. So, yes, it is work. And it's a duty that you have to fulfill as a man and a woman in the relationship to keep it going. You have to a woman has to practice her feminine traits, understand how to use that to be on the best position she can be with her man, so she can be taken care of at all times. And then a man, he has to put in that work. He had to go out there and hunt. Make sure he eating. Make sure she eating. Make sure the children eating. You ain't gonna get no love if you don't work. And that's the same thing that goes for men. Women think it's just free out here. And this is the sad thing. They jumble in between like you have to put in work, but then you don't really have to put in work. That makes no sense whatsoever. That don't make no sense. It's crazy. We need to get better, y'all, man. But this is exactly why we need to have these conversations, bro. And I'm glad these conversations are starting to come out a lot more in the comment section and videos and everything, because y'all really need to understand what's going on in the men's mind. And we need to stop keeping it to ourselves, bro. Stop it. We need to start letting them know. And the only reason why we've been keeping it to ourselves for years is just because we want to keep the coochie around. Or if there's children involved, we do not want to tear the family apart. Period. And no, just because we go out and try to clap some other cheeks, it's not because we want to tear the family apart. No, it's just because we just trying to take a piss real quick. It's the honest truth. It's the honest truth. We just trying to take a piss real quick. And someone will be like, why couldn't you just take a piss in me? Well, there's probably a much finer chick that just looked good in the moment. Nothing personal to us, man. Y'all may take it personal, and y'all shouldn't. I'm gonna just tell you like it is. You shouldn't take it personal, man. We just like digging out some guts just to dig out some guts. That's just it. But if our family is starving at home and we choose to go out and go dig out some guts, then you know we're not in our right mind. And you chose the wrong way. Don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe. If you dislike the video, let me know why you dislike it, sucker. Don't be beating around the bush. I don't like that. Don't forget to follow me on the gram. That's the best way to keep up with me. I'll catch y'all guys, the homies, Resurrection Gang.